Yeah, I think I'm turning over a new leaf. I had a sore throat Saturday night, and I was like, oh no, I'm going to be sick. Didn't Peloton Sunday, didn't Peloton Monday. Woke up today feeling not so bad. Not so bad. Got some sleep, didn't really work. Just played Slay the Spire on my phone. Turns out rest is like the best medicine. It's not to say I feel 100%, but I feel all right. Like I feel like there's like an arc to every sickness, and I'm not talking like librarian type arc, like a narrative arc. There's literally like a parabola. The first day of sickness is not the worst, and then it gets worse and worse and worse, and eventually it peaks, and then it comes down, 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 down. I feel like I peaked like yesterday morning at like 10 a.m. or something like that, and I've been coming down, down ever since. Probably won't be 100% until like Friday if I had to guess. You know what's crazy though? I do think I think whatever illness we got actually killed the lung butter. And there's two ways to think about that. One is a superior virus came in and outcompeted the virus that was giving me chronic lung butter. The other one is maybe my lungs they just gave up. Like they had butter and then a second virus came in and they said, we're not even going to try to push this stuff out anymore. We're just going to let it live here. But I don't know, because I don't have lung butter anymore. It's been like 2-3 days with no lung butter. When the COVID-24 comes into your lungs and outcompetes what virus that was giving you chronic bronchitis, yeah! Been in Vancouver for like 2 days, just got COVID, your city sucks. Hey, guess what, motherfucker? Jawar Halal, you just gave like 10,000 Vancouverites COVID, you dickhead. That shit has like a 7 to 14 day incubation period. You flew into my city with COVID and gave it to a bunch of people, you asshole. And then you're blaming it on my city. That's like 2x mistake. You are spreading the virus. Hey, now, do you ever consider that maybe you get sick so much because you're anti-healthcare? Hey, Count Brennevog, you ever considered that you named yourself as if you were like a Swiss noble from the 17th century, but I guarantee it's actually a reference to some anime from 2012? You ever considered that maybe I'm anti-healthcare because the medical system won't see me? /user Count Brennuvarg. Count created on Christmas Day 2014. Okay, so you were definitely like in the 9th grade in 2014. That would make you like 23, 24 years old right now. Following for 5 months. Tier 1 sub for 2 months. I mean, Christmas Day account creation, that's like a sad story. Let me see here. Let me see what else you got here. Glorp, glorp. I'm glorping today. Glorp. Today's connections is really easy. I'm a glorp for this. Glorp. This guy gets sick so often. Glorp. He's sick again. You can't keep quoting Dune. You haven't even read the books. Glorp, glorp. He's so anti-healthcare. If you're not anti-medicine, why do you begin 30%? Okay, I get it. You're a student. Tell me if I'm right about this. You're not in med school because you wouldn't have time to be posting here, but you are probably like in pharma. Are you in pharma right now? Stealing valor from the doctors, no disrespect. Go ahead, type. I know everything about you already. Waiting. I'm a mathematics major. They don't do summer jobs for mathematics majors? Bob Dylan's songs are better when other people cover his music. He's not good at performing. That is such a STEM take. You know what? I'm starting to believe the lies that you're selling me. Maybe you are a mathematics major. Holy, you got a lot of chatting history for only following for like 5 months. Holy cow. Oh, give me a second here. There's a lot of scrolling to do. Stop typing. I know you're defending yourself. Stop typing. Stop typing. Every time you type, it brings me down to your most recent message. I have to scroll all the way back up through the wall of glorps. General Malaise would go hard as the name of a commander. Okay, you know what? I got a great series for you. It's called How I Met Your Mother. I think you'd like it a lot. Let me see what else. It's literally just glorps and I can'ts, man. It never ends. Also, there's a lot of posts about Balatro, and then a post like a month after the Balatro posts start that say, hey, I just got Balatro. Why are you backseating? You don't even own the game, man. Listen, it's very simple. Mathematics majors, we need them. I don't know why, but I'm sure there's a good reason. But the most important thing, I speak for all humanities majors. Silence, STEM major, a humanities major is speaking. Leave the humor to us, okay? You stick with triple integrals and, being smug. You leave tickling the funny bone to those of us who are well-read, okay? And I'm not talking about fantasy and science fiction. You majored in biology? On paper, but if you actually look at how I spent my time, I kind of majored in drinking games, which is, there's nothing more human than that, man. The game part of that is important. The drinking was also a big element. That was kind of like the carrot. And the games were the stick. Good morning, Ryan. Hope you're feeling better. Malik, I'm feeling good. Also, can I say something? I'm Vancouver posting. We went out to Coquitlam on the weekend to go to an extremely large, bouncy castle, okay? It's a long-ass drive to get to Coquitlam. It took us like an hour. Probably the second time I've ever been to Coquitlam in my entire life. Go back to our car after a couple of hours being in the bouncy place. There's a note on our car. We look at the note. It says, hey, at 3:37 p.m., I saw a Jeep 4x4 with this license plate back into your car. I get out, look at the car. Not bad, but definitely someone like backed into our car and dented our license plate. Coquitlam, explain yourself. In Vancouver, it happens, okay? We got tight roads, bad drivers. Coquitlam, it's wide open spaces, bro. It's like the middle of a valley. It's nothing but empty space. How the hell do you crash into someone else's car in Coquitlam, of all places, man? That's like two spaceships colliding in outer space. It's like you had the whole universe, but you were like, nah, I'm built different. Like, what's wrong with you? It is nice that they left a note. You're right. In Vancouver, they would not have left a note. That's true. Coquitlam is as dense as Kits. Diel Guiga, didn't you go to school here for like 8 months and you're going to tell me everything you know about the fucking Tri-Cities? It's a different culture, okay? You don't know what Coquitlam Center is like. You drive your car in Richmond Town Center. You do 22 laps of the parking lot trying to find a parking spot that's even close to H Mart. And then you drive out to Coquitlam Center, a mall that is dying in the middle of what I would describe as Eastern British Columbia because I'm a coastal elite. And you tell me that they're the same density, okay? You tell me that they're the same density. Try not catching rhinovirus at Aberdeen Town Center, then go to Coquitlam Center, put both of your arms out as wide as they can go and spin around in a circle 100 times. You're going to tell me Coquitlam has the same population density as Vancouver. Sure, but I wasn't in all of Coquitlam, and I don't live in all of Vancouver, okay? I'm just one dude with like a 100-foot radius of influence around me, okay? I did see the Coquitlam Taco Bell. I was like, maybe, because I've still never been to Taco Bell. I mean, we were right there. It's right across from Coquitlam Center. I was like, maybe I should finally go to Taco Bell. But then instead we got Korean barbecue. And you might say, but yeah, like, why didn't you just swing by? I don't know. It's kind of like degen behavior to go eat a meal with your family and then be like, hey, real quick, I'm just going to swing by the Taco Bell drive-thru so I got something to talk about tomorrow. It reminds me of when people are like, I don't eat McDonald's, it's poison. And then I'm like, what's your McDonald's order? And they're like, Junior McChicken, 2 McDoubles, large strawberry milkshake, supersized fries, 2 apple pies. Oh, my tummy hurts. My tummy hurts so much. This food is so bad for me. What are they putting in this food? Oh. Yo, by the way, I have to renounce my patronage of the Church of CONEY. He said one of his favorite songs of all time is Dreams off of the Fleetwood Mac album Rumors, but he said he doesn't fuck with the rest of the album. Really? You don't fuck with Don't Stop? You don't fuck with The Chain? You don't fuck with Secondhand News? You don't fuck with Never Going Back Again? You don't fuck with You Make Loving Fun. It's all I wanna do. Landslide? That's not on that fucking album, boys. Come on. This is why the iTunes generation and beyond is fucked, bro. You guys don't even know what's on the album. Not all of their most noteworthy. You're going to be like, oh, what about Rhiannon? Rhiannon's not on that shit, bro. You're thinking of Gold Dust Woman, motherfucker. You got to stop hitting the skip button and let yourself languish a little bit. What's your favorite Gen Z album? That's a great question. So let's start with, while I load up Hitman here, let's start with what I'm assuming are Gen Z albums. Definitely the Gen Z album of the year right now is Brat, which I have not listened to. I also feel like Frank Ocean's Blonde is a Gen Z album. I feel, I'm just thinking, Japanese Breakfast. What's the one with Be Sweet on it? Jubilee. Thank you. Jubilee. Chappell Rowan, The Rebirth of a Midwestern Priestess. Caroline Polachek, Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. Rina Sawayama. Yeah, okay. I mean, what's my favorite Gen Z album? I have no idea. I don't know if I've listened to any of them. But some of those songs kind of, they go, man. Is Phoebe Bridgers Gen Z or is she millennial? Looks like it straddles the line. Hey, Anel, I'm going to university in September. Any recommendations for extracurriculars? Can I say something? This is from the position of a 34-year-old man who is not particularly athletic. Here's what I'm going to say to you, okay? If I could go back and give myself this advice, join 1 to 2 recreational sports teams. Don't join, like if you're not a varsity type athlete, you don't have to join crew rowing. You know, you don't have to join the collegiate football team or something like that. But find like an intramural dodgeball, intramural badminton, ultimate frisbee or something like that. And you might say, but why? But why? You'll make friends, for one. You'll get some exercise. And I hear a lot of people talking about like, oh, there's no third place. There's no third place anymore. That's true. You got school/work and you got home, and then you got like 10 third places. They're called Netflix, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime Video, Twitch.tv, YouTube, etc., etc. The third place that still exists is recreational sports as an adult. No matter where you live, there will be a community center, a park that's going to have basketball courts, tennis courts, yada, yada, yada. You can start recreationally enjoying this stuff in college, even if you haven't done it in high school and earlier. And you can keep it going as an adult so that, like the exercise, whatever, you know, you can fit that in a variety of different ways. But the social benefit of always having people in proximity around you. All I'm saying, I see all these introverts online that they post the emoji of like the face rubbing his hands. When the hangout has structure and enrichment. Recreational sports are the ultimate structure and enrichment, man. That's my advice to you. They're pulling out our tennis courts and putting in pickleball instead. Yeah, they're trading their MG for a white Chrysler LeBaron. You know what you should do then? Join the Chrysler LeBaron Club. Start playing pickleball, bro. I thought pickleball was for old people. Yeah, haven't you seen how much fun the boomers are having? Millennials and Gen Z are miserable. People that are like 65 years old are going out dancing and playing sports and wearing athleisure, man. Maybe we should model ourselves after them just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, okay? You're really in chat saying something like pickleball's for old people. I'll just play League of Legends instead. Spiritually bankrupt. Did your daughter have a reaction to the beard? She told me I can't shave it. But I will say I'm glad. So I trimmed up the cheek line a little bit yesterday. I'm glad I did it yesterday and had a day to sleep on it. Because as soon as I do it, I looked at myself, as soon as I did it, I looked at myself in the mirror and was like, oh shit, I Carlos Boozer'd myself. But when you give it an extra day to kind of grow on you a little bit, and let the line become like a little fuzzier so you don't look like you have like a Lego guy beard, it's not so bad. Oh man. It does look like Carlos Boozer'd a little bit. I think I have the same problem as Carlos Boozer'd. By the way, thank you, Dom Toretto, as well. I have the same problem as Carlos Boozer'd, which is I lost all the hair on my head, but the hair on my face grows like so thick that it almost looks fake when it comes in. I'm not going to put the shoe polish on my head, though. That's not going to happen. Hide bodies, one disguise, blind guard. This one is easy because you can just wear a suit in Colorado. No one will even be mad at you. They'll just assume you're a realtor. Which I have to be careful because I'm kind of looking like one with the polo and the beard. That's okay, though. The glasses? No, I feel like realtors would invest in LASIK. By the way, my wife is trying to convince me to get LASIK. And sorry, I'm on time trial here, I think. Or maybe I'm on Silent Assassin. The internet takes information and distorts and amplifies it, okay? But I need to ask you, because I was under the impression, my dad had LASIK. He loved it, or he still loves it, I should say. And he's, I don't know, he's like 7 or 8 years on, okay? And everybody that I've talked to that's had LASIK likes it. I mean, the studies don't lie. We'll get back to that in a second, right? There's like 98% approval rating after 1 year or something like that, okay? But then I've been reading a lot of stuff that was like after 10 years, like 1 to 2% of people either gets permanent blindness or consistent eye irritation to the point where you get driven mentally insane. And that's why they only do the satisfaction surveys after 12 months instead of like after 5 or 10 years. So there's a part of me that's like, maybe I would be content to just wear glasses for the rest of my life. Okay, I mean, you're a gimme. I would probably just ice you right off the bat. That's money in the bank. Shorty, what you think about that? Find me with the big Cadillac. Now, I'm supposed to hide your body. Can I hide it in the... If I go over here to the manhole cover, can I think I can dump her in there, right? Put her in the mailbox. Who? Okay, there goes Silent Assassin. That's fine. What would you do if you saw somebody dragging a body in your neighborhood? I'll hit you with this straight up. I would pretend I didn't see it for my own personal safety, and I would 100% like call the police as soon as I got to a safe place. I would call the police if I saw someone possibly disposing of a lifeless corpse in my neighborhood. But if it was just me and the potential murderer on the street, I would be like, "Good morning," something like that. Why did these guys... Oh, I guess they saw me commit the murder. So yeah, they're a little sus. But they all have astigmatism, so we're okay. I also feel like there's some... I don't know if this is too much of like a Daniel Kahneman type thinking. But now that I've said, like, the risk is too high for me to get LASIK, if I ever relent and get LASIK, and then I have, like, eye pain, I just have to punch my own ticket, right? Because, like, I knew, but I got... It's like the Alanis Morissette song. My mom is the one cutting people's eyes up with the laser. She says it's fine, but she won't get it done. Oh, man. I got LASIK like 2 years ago. Best decision of my life. Here's the thing. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. All I'm saying is, like, I might live longer than 2 years, okay? So, like, I don't... Like, I want to talk to people who have had LASIK for, like, 20 years and be like, are you still stoked about your LASIK? And if they are, then I'm like, okay, that's a data point for me. But, like, even my dad, it's only been, like, 7 or 8 years, and I'm like, I'm just going to wait on it, I think. Did you just curse them? My brother in Christ, they had a laser beam do surgery on their eye. Like, if they have ocular problems, that shit is not related to some kind of curse. Are you scared of lasers? I'm not scared of lasers necessarily. I'm scared of the studies that are like, there's a 1% to 2% chance that you'll have eye pain that makes you want to punch your own ticket. You know, I was watching Jay's stream yesterday. Jay said something, I don't know how true it is, because it sounds insane. The reason, holy cow, that we get motion sickness is that there's a mismatch between what our ears feel and what our eyes see. And he said that there's a hypothesis that that is your body's way. It knows that something is wrong, so it assumes that you've been poisoned. And that's why you feel nauseous, because your body is like, I have to purge this poison from my body. So as someone who gets extreme motion sickness, what I said when I heard that is, what the fuck were my ancestors up to, man? Why is my body convinced that I have ingested poison so readily? Like, you'd think that would be kind of like a rare situation. But that's the first thing my body jumps to every single time. My ancestors were I don't know, they were getting up to some shenanigans, let's put it that way. You might have messed up ear tubes. I think that's actually true. When I get sick, the first thing that I notice is definitely my ears. Do you get seasick? Not usually. My number one trigger for motion sickness is either reading in a car or alternatively, my mother-in-law driving me anywhere. She's a very idiosyncratic way of driving an automobile, which is to fast and furious as soon as the light turns red, and then just randomly slam on the brakes at a pseudo-random interval. On the plane, it doesn't bother me as much for whatever reason. In a car, though... Sorry, I'm Dr. Seuss posting. In a car, though, it gets pretty bad. Okay. You want to see something cool? Dude, what? It said it had armor piercing, man. When I picked up the gun, it said armor piercing. You ever see the video of the friends making a drink, one drink at a time? So I saw it.
My name's Tyler, and I'm gonna put in Poppy because I feel like Allie's gonna put in a lot of liquor.
Hey, I'm Arthur, and I'm putting in lemonade because Allie just got dumped.
My name is Mary, and I'm gonna put in some OJ because I'm kind of scared of Allie. Hi, it's Allie. It's been a long ass week, so we're gonna do some Everclear. Oh my god! Holy Everclear!
And then everybody being like, this is sick and disgusting afterwards. That was a classic sort of setup in the drinking game known as Kings, man. A lot of different rules you can use for Kings. We used to play often with King's Cup. There's 4 kings in a deck. First 3 people to draw a king pour a little bit of their drink into a communal cup. Last person has to drink it. So sometimes you would get like 3 beers mixed together and you'd be like, that's not so bad. Sometimes you would get like Bailey's mixed with whiskey and lime cordial mixed with like Lakeport honey, and you'd be like, I want to throw up. But if you throw up, you got to eat the cookie. How did you graduate university? It's actually easy. Like when they give you work to do, you just do it. And then like in the 3 to 12 hours of free time that you have in the rest of the day, you do whatever the fuck you want. It's probably like next to high school, middle school, elementary school, kindergarten, and daycare. It's basically like the easiest, at least in bachelors, it's about as easy as life gets. Which side of your mouth do you chew with? What? This is getting way too dental, man. Did you see the tweet that was like, dentists will really talk to their assistant and say something like, A23, fatal ruptured nerve, and then look you in the eyes and say, yeah, it looks good? It's so true. That was what Chiblee and I were talking about. I went to the dentist. She was calling out like letters and numbers, and she's like, mild, moderate, mild, moderate to severe. Then she's like, hey, everything looks great. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? It sounded like all my teeth were gonna fall out. My bad. That's my bad. Wait, which one was I following? Glasses, hat, gray hair. Am I losing it? Who do you look like Elizabeth Warren. You're freaking me out. Am I the only person who sees Elizabeth Warren here? What's she doing in Marrakesh, man?
What?
Okay, well, listen. I didn't want to do this.
Holy shit!
I don't really know what's up with you, quite frankly. That's my non-target, huh? I'm but a humble rug merchant, bro. I guess they'd hate me because I'm holding a mine, huh? How about my weapon? Thank you. They're escaping?
47, your target is onto you and is trying to get away.
Shield the principal! We're not moving! Hey, help me! This lunatic wants me dead!
Get her.
He is down. Alright, I'm on it, I'm on it.
Brother, what?
Your target is getting away. You need to move, 47. The leader is eliminated. Well done.
Like a glove. Oh, that was a hot one. It's the greatest thing I ever could have asked for. Sedative pistol? Is this a firearm? Dude, it would be kind of sick to have like a sedative tranquilizer gun, right? Me at 9:45 every night. Ah!
Currently in operation here. Find the target and eliminate.
Yo, what's up, brother?
This isn't going to be easy. Previous actions have put them on high alert, so you need to be tactical.
What?
Serious? You know him? I just want to check something, sir.
Yeah, follow me. Well, I've been spotted.
Hey, what's with the costume?
Go ahead. See if I care.
Syndicate member eliminated.
That's bad. Yep. Okay. I mean, literally. Wait. Okay. What can I do? What can I do, man? What can I do?
How unfortunate.
I literally started drinking red wine as soon as I said, I'm done with my wine. Everybody said, kill this fucker.
Back to the drawing board, 47.
That one's not possible, man. Bowling for Soup son or alien ant farm daughter. No disrespect. I would prefer to have a child that isn't afraid to like live in 2024. I would rather have a child who listens to music that like allows them to have a conversation with kids their own age, I guess. It's not to say they can't enjoy stuff from my generation too, but you know, it's like a rite of passage, man. Teenagers, when they reject their dad's music to start listening to music that they like. Yeah! Dads who used to be teenagers who rejected their dad's music when their teenagers reject their music. 9! I watched Jay play this map for like 12 hours yesterday, so I should know pretty much everything there is to know about this. Just going to peek out my head. You think he? I think he's gonna see me. But is he gonna see this? The remote Semtex block? Yep.
All right, we're on. Come on. Not on my watch, you don't. This is a citizen. You don't move.
Sleep. I'm you now.
Shit, he's right there.
Distraction.
I don't see him. I lost him too. Please, God, somebody help me.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Let me just repeat some ground rules for those of you new to endurance.
Wait for it.
You got it.
No!
As ground as possible within the time.
Everyone crazy.
Time's up.
I'm gonna lose to the close. Just restart. Restart the campaign, man. What a disaster. Oh, man. Adults should never wear shorts. Honestly, you... I'm not Elon Musk posting, but a lot of you motherfuckers need to have kids for very selfish reasons. You need to save yourself. You're not supposed to have so many opinions on such mundanery. You need to fill your life with stuff that's like more meaningful. Like I was in Dan's chat this morning too, and people were going off on Dan for like wearing Crocs. The man is nearly like 40 years old. Sometimes you just put on shoes. Like I know when you're 23, it's like anathema. You're like, it's not just something you wear, bro, as like on your feet so your feet don't get dirty or like hurt from the substrate you're walking on. Every time you pick a shoe, it's like a signal to everybody else around you for like what your values. No, sometimes a shoe is just a shoe, dude. You call out people for mundane stuff all the time. That's whataboutism, Ben Shapiro. What do they call the little accoutrement that you put in the Crocs? Werbies? Something like that? They're called gibbets. That's right, gibbets. Wait, I have Crocs. Aren't they cool now? I literally don't have to care about it because I have a wife and a child. That's something that you should concern yourself with.
But you know.
I mean, you're out there like, you
They're
know,
on high alert.
fighting for your life.
Carefully, or they
I'm
will
in a comfortable spot. They have a sport mode. They do. I never know how you're supposed to wear them, dude. Like, are you supposed to put the spoiler over your Achilles, or are you supposed to put the spoiler over your metatarsals? Dan says he always does sport mode. Yeah, but we got to figure out what sport mode means, man. I know it's when you tweak the spoiler, but like, which way you tweaking it? Front to back or back to front? Stair. Oh, a ladder. And they just love me up here? No guilt or nothing? No, they do not love me up here?
You don't belong here.
Motherfucker. Okay, well, obviously you're dead. Then I surrender. Why?
Can't get a shot in.
Where did it go, dude? What is your problem? I wasn't even involved. We're all trying to find the guy who did this.
The fucker's gone. He's not here anymore. I'm not sure. Have I paid? Right there. Got you, fucker.
Wow, he tanked it, huh?
This will surely be a blow to the syndicate.
Textbook. Okay, new campaign, new
That you
campaign.
ran out of luck.
I am washed, man. Oh,
Back to the
man.
drawing board, 47.
I should have done the dolls this morning. This is a disaster. Faint Bunny, welcome. Welcome. Faint Bunny, how old are you? I just gotta know. Because it really changes. If you're like
Welcome to
20 years old
the syndicate
and
is
you're
currently
spending your day
active.
like meme posting in
Find
here,
them and eliminate.
that's like, that's a vibe.
Good luck.
Not necessarily healthy, but a vibe. But if you're like 40, I have to stop placating you because that's frightening. Oh, I know where I'm going for the first time in my life. You go over the edge. I'm hostile area, but it's only hostile because I'm being a creep. Nope. Nope. Okay, this is really bad. Jump over the edge, bro.
You, don't move! Surrender now! Put your hands over your head. Hold it right there. Hands over your head.
My hands are over my head, man. Are you trying to get me killed?
Warning, believe me, fucking hands where I can see them. Do it. Take him down with the...
No!
Call sign Niner. I'm here now, and area is clear. Out.
Okay, so next time, what do? We come this way instead, because there should be a drop down here, right? Yes, this is where we're supposed to go. Then, climb this. Goo Goo Dolls.
Look sharp, gentlemen. Target in sight.
Oh my god, there's a few of them. I got a gun.
Hold your fire. Bogey is incoming.
Had to be done.
Sierra Bravo, shoot his ass.
Whatever. Okay, chill, chill, chill. Now we go. Okay. Well, listen, this one's going to be loud, but I think we're making it out.
Syndicate member eliminated.
There's one.
Well done, 47.
Bro, can I get a reliable firearm? Okay. Clean. 22 witnesses. Oh, man.
Might want to cut back on the sake, but otherwise
Just
you're
wait
doing
for it,
well.
wait for it.
Should be able to go back home real soon.
She noticed, huh?
This will surely be a blow to the syndicate. You should get back to the safe.
How can he be dead when I'm him?
Later.
Thank you, by the way. Someone said good recovery. Thank you for saying that. Because, like, this, I'm not going to say it went well, but it certainly could have gone a lot worse, given how it started. Body found, huh? My room!
That's gonna...
Y'all take care now. And you say I don't know how to play Hitman? 22 witnesses, though. Listen, you see the number on the screen, you repeat it. I can't be mad at you for that, but grow up. Your briefcase? I ain't sweating it, man. Y'all take care now.
Sir, you are to stop right there, sir.
Easy. Yeah, the best part is they're going to think that Jason Portnoy just stole that helicopter. Jeff Portnoy. Jeff Portnoy. Jeff Portnoy is the fatties.
Next assignment.
The fatties fart too. That's it. Whoops. I don't know what happened. I quit somehow. I don't need the briefing. Just let me play the game, man! I failed at the menu select. You used to plug a cartridge into your Super Nintendo, slide a purple button towards the back of the machine, you would be playing Mario in 0.2 seconds. Nowadays, you buy a game, you're so excited to play it. Oh wait, you can't play it yet. First, there's an update. Oh, your controller just got patched. There's a patch for your controller. Hang on a second, y'all. Worth. Oh, there's 15,000 menu options. One of them says play. The other 900 don't do anything. They open up a settings menu. They're a sound effects testing menu. Link your Facebook account with our Insomniac Games account so you can finally blah blah blah, and then you get a free hat. And like we never play games anymore, man. It's all battle passes these days. I'm sick of making accounts. That's where I draw the line these days, unless the game is really good. I'm not... Tommy Shelby, read my lips. No more fucking accounts, man. The 2-time? They hate me. They hate me. That's not a door. Fucking rich person house, man. I can't tell what's a door, what's a fridge. What's up, y'all? Ah, fuck it. I'm going back to the old me.
Target spotted.
Reading 5 by 5.
Glass windows. I can't. Dude, I gotta go to the dolls. This is too much, man. This is too much. I'm slash marker. Hitman 3. This I'm cooked today. It's time for us to do something we're actually good at, okay? Or, well, that's funny because we're playing Pokedoku. But I basically rage quit out of Hitman because I just got destroyed for an hour and a half straight, and it was entirely my own fault. But let's do this, man. Flying Fire, Moltres. That's a gimme. Flying Fairy, that's Togekiss. That's a gimme. Didn't think I had that one in me, did you? Fire Rock, I would have to believe that Mag Mortar could Volcano? Volcanion. What is a volcano if not Fire Rock? Fairy Legendary Pokemon. Mew. Oh. But she's pink! Rock Fire. Rock Fire is kind of pissing me off. What about like Camerupt? I mean, there's a volcano on his back. Are you fucking kidding me, man? I had no idea. I can't believe that we've failed all these ones so much. Oh, wait. Who's the Slugma? Slugma might be a rock. Fuck, man. Magcargo, is that a Slugma evolution? Yep. Okay. I'm going to say that we got that one. Camerupt is fire ground. Don't talk to me. Ground and rock should not... Of all the elements in the world, why are ground and rock both in Pokemon? That makes no sense. And they made that... That's the original sin. They made that mistake in Generation 1. They were like, oh, we need one more element. What about ground? Well, we already have rock. Nobody said that? Nobody at all? Channing Tatum and Jennifer Lawrence. Me when I shave my beard line too high. That's a gimme. Since 2019, this major soda brand has sold a winter spiced cranberry of their soda. Canada Dry Ginger Ale. What?
Want a Sprite cranberry?
Sprite? That's an America-coded question. We don't get that shit here. Mayans MC was a crime drama and spin-off of what FX series? Sons of Anarchy. Ooh, I was going to put The Walking Dead. Helen Hunt, Bill Paxton, Philip Seymour Hoffman starred in Twister. This rapper was featured on Rich Girl and featured Gwen Stefani on her own 2001 hit song, Let Me Blow Your Mind. There she cut it all off. Now she looked like Eve. That's a gimme, man. Did you see Mariah Carey got the purple first? I had to apologize to her. I thought it was a fantasy. Then she broke my heart. She was making me feel emotions deeper than I've ever felt before, man. I didn't read. You have to be a certifiable genius to get purple first on Connections. I'm trying to think of other Mariah Carey songs to make the joke. Oh, but wait, wasn't it the purple where it was her songs? Yeah, never mind. Okay. Now that I think about it, I think I played that on Sunday. Trimmer. Tangle. Hog. Fund. Register. Cash register. World record. Hedge maze, hedge fund, hedge trimmer, hedgehog. Oh, Mariah! He got the Mariah. You can't make this up. Record, log, register, journal. A data entry. Sorry, DL Guiga. A datum entry. Friend, weed, scrub, cheer. No idea. TV shows minus S. That should be purple, man. That should be purple. TV shows minus S. Cheer, friend, scrub, weed. DL Guiga is not in gym class doing the pacer test right now. DL Guiga is 29 years old. They live in a glass apartment building in Chicago. And they work flexibly, one day a week in the office, 4 days at home, okay? They're an adult person for sure. What is this ad, man? Anyone could be a pickup artist. Medium one-topping pizza, $8.99. Let me get it twisted, okay? If you're ever from Canada, there's two things you want to avoid. Do not eat at Pizza, and do not eat at Tim Hortons. And do not eat at Montana's, do not eat at Kelsey's, do not eat at Boston Pizza, do not eat at Eastside Mario's, okay? Don't get pizza in Canada, write that down. You can get pizza, you just got to get it from the right spot. You can get it from Double DD Pizza. You can get it from AJ's Brooklyn Pizza. You can order from Pizza Garden or something like that. Panago's, we order from Panago from time to time. Did you see Mod Pizza shut down? Is this bait? Mod Pizza. I don't see anything in the news. That's bait. Maybe yours did. I will say, though, I do feel like Mod Pizza is doomed. Because like in 2018, when we went to Mod Pizza, it was always full. It was like a nightclub in there. And then whenever we're in the US, we go to Mod Pizza, and it's literally just my family in the store. They're filing for bankruptcy. It makes sense. It's a shame. It is a shame. Listen, the Dane train, I'm going to free you from this immortal coil. Not the mortal coil, the immortal coil. Yesterday in Dan's chat, I'm just minding my own business, living my life leisurely, okay? I'm taking a sick day. I'm genuinely sick, as you can tell. I can't even remember casino. Randomly, I get added in Dan's chat by someone called the_Dane_train. Said, hey, NL, how do you respond to the quiet quitting allegations? I audited them in their chat. I audited them in my chat. Replied to them, and I don't even remember what I said. Something about Ruffles all-dressed chips. I saw, because I think you came in right at the start of the stream today, and you said sorry about that quiet quitting stuff. I saw the message. I deigned not to respond to it. Saw it again 45 minutes later. Saw it again a half hour later. Saw it again a half hour after that. And I saw it again just now. It's all good. It's weighed heavily on your mind for 2 hours now. I consider us even. I got my revenge. Let that be a lesson to you, and let that be a lesson to the rest of you, okay? There's no such thing as a casual interaction. You want to be parasocial? I can be parasocial with the best of them, okay? That's ice cold. There's no obligation to be the bigger man. I was minding my own business. I'm going to feed it to you straight. If I'm minding my own business and you irritate me and then you apologize, how is that even? I got irritated. That's a debt that needs to be paid. Now, maybe you felt a disproportionate amount of guilt versus the severity of the original offense or perceived slight. But you initiated it, man. This is not zero tolerance elementary playground rules, okay? He started it, has a huge amount of influence on the verdict in my spiritual courtroom. Who started it is oftentimes the most important aspect when we talk about the context of an offense. Shut up. Repeating your name. Purple color, purple color, purple color. Captain Phillips Blood Diamond. It's going to be a two-piece. Tom Hanks, Catch Me If You Can. Leonardo DiCaprio, Blood Diamond. We're number one on the leaderboard today, man. 5 seconds, shortest possible too. Show me the leaderboard. Canonical choice? What can I say? Who escalates the conflict is more important. What if I told you whoever started the conflict escalated it? Because it started at zero conflict, and then it became a conflict because of their actions. The acceleration from 0 to 60 is a indeterminate, not a number increase. Taking it from 60 to 100, that's like a 60% increase on top of that. We had inertia, brother. An object in motion tends to stay in motion. I was an object at rest, and you gave me enough force to get me moving. As far as I'm concerned, you escalated it, Isaac Newton. 1942 is the best Battlefield game. The only thing I'll say, it's taken me a while, but I was mad at Battlefield 1942 because I got my signals crossed. It made me, for 10 years, even though I knew it wasn't a fact, it made me think that D-Day happened in 1942, when D-Day happened in fucking 1944. Why did I think that? Because I thought the game had fucking D-Day in it, but then I remember it doesn't. It's Medal of Honor Frontline that starts with D-Day. So I got my signals crossed. There was a Normandy map? I suppose it's probably not like, well, whatever. What do I know? That's because I never played it. It was pre-invasion? What, they were just fucking chilling in Vichy France or something? That doesn't sound as a bold artistic choice. Anyway, this looks very familiar, but I don't know what it is yet. No idea, man. I couldn't even fathom a guess as to, there's like a Chinese dragon, a cornucopia with a tuning fork, bizarrely hairless Donkey Kong that's from Cuphead somehow. Like, what's going on here? Oh, I know this guy. He's a Super Ghouls and Ghosts guy. He's a Ghouls and Ghosts guy. Ghosts and Goblins. No. I don't even know what I'm looking at, to be honest with you. There is a sword of some sort. Slasher's Keep. Gauntlet. I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know, man. It's heroes of there's a hero of might and a hero of magic right there. Valkyrie profile? From the cover, I always wanted to buy Valkyrie profile. If I had seen this art, I would have been disabused of that notion very quickly. Why? Looks decrepit. I heard the game is good. The art is not, it's not inspiring me to play it, I guess is what I'm saying. But I don't know, that might be fan art. Hey, by the way, I did manage to watch like a couple matches of the Euro this weekend. Anyone in soccer ever considered scoring goals in the opposing team's net instead of in their own net? Or is that just something that, is that like a vestige of soccer? They used to score goals on the other team outside of penalty kicks, but now they only score on their own net. 2 weeks late, but it's a +2. Also, do they really not, or is this a Copa America thing? They don't do a golden goal anymore? They just go straight to PKs? Here's my soccer take. I like watching soccer. It really is the beautiful game. And because people score so infrequently, when they score, it's pog. There's two things I just want to bring up. One is the flopping is even worse than basketball, which is crazy. And it's because you show me the incentives, I'll show you the outcomes. You know? You pretend to be injured, everybody gets like 3 minutes break. Maybe you get a set piece. Maybe they get a yellow card or something like that. So I understand why there's embellishment. Secondly, I don't want everybody to get injured, but they got to stop ending tournaments with penalty shootouts, man. Because that's a coin flip, right? Like nothing's more annoying than you're like, wow, what a great game of soccer we just watched. Let's see it come down to like, hey, am I thinking of odds or thinking of evens? I'm getting -2 on this a little bit. Because we went through this in hockey, man. They added the shootout, and everyone was like, pog, shootout. And then every once in a while, they're like, well, we have like a 5 overtime game in the playoffs. Maybe we should just finish it in a shootout. No, man, because that's like finishing like a tied basketball game with like a dunk contest or something like that. You let them play until the team asserts their will over the other team. What's your solution then? I mean, you're not going to like it. You fucking go again. So you do 90 minutes. If it's tied, you do another 45-minute half. Then maybe 45-minute halves until someone scores. Someone's going to score eventually, man. They might even score on their own net. They would die. There has to be a better solution than penalties, is all I'm saying. You'll need marathon runners. Bro, I don't know if maybe I'm the insane person. In a men's tennis match can be like 3.5 hours long. Nobody's like, oh, maybe we should just make it like best of 3 sets instead of best of 5. Meanwhile, the soccer players, you know, they only cover like a third of the field. And they're like, you can't run for 90 minutes. Are you crazy? That's fucking couch to 5K, bro. Get on the cardio. I mean, it's just for me. I'm like, I don't know. I feel like the quality of the match kind of gets ruined when it ends in a penalty shootout. I think the same thing because in like international hockey, after overtime, it goes to a shootout. And even that, like, I'm happy to see my team win, but I'm not like, yeah, shootout. I'm like, oh, here we go again. Yeah, can't you just like allow more subs or something? There's got to be a better way, man. You know what is sick about soccer though? Because of its continuous runtime and lack of stoppages, it's like the only sport on North American TV that isn't inundated with gambling ads, like for 100% of the broadcast. I got to give them some credit for that one. The shirts? Yeah, but like I used to make fun of soccer because they had ads on the jerseys, and then like hockey just put ads on the jerseys and the fucking helmets and on the boards. And on like the thing that has the score and the clock on it now, and there's commercials. Like it's psychotic, man. Yeah, my brain is not at 100%. Not that I would have gotten them to begin with, but it's not at 100%. What is this, man? Cigarette sandwich? cubed meat, olive oil, white wine, vinegar or lemon juice, garlic, dried basil, dried parsley, dried oregano, salt, black pepper, crushed red pepper, bread or rolls. No sauce or nothing? I mean, this, to me, this looks like chicken souvlaki from Greece. Ice cold beer. Flavorful morsels of Italian bread. Italy. The United States of America. It's a sandwich. It's just a sandwich. Spidey is a dish originating from the southern tier of New York State, especially the Binghamton area. They do the Spidey Fest and Balloon Rally is a 3-day event celebrating the dish. 3-day festival for, like, no disrespect, this sandwich that is just cooked chicken on bread. Like, this is nothing, man. No, New York's got better than this. It's just cooked chicken in a roll, man. What are you celebrating for 3 days? That's disgusting. I mean, eating it, I'm sure, is good, but, like, I mean, a 3-day festival for that is kind of, like, disgusting to me. Sort these cable networks by primetime viewership, starting with the highest. This shit is going to blackpill you. HGTV is the most popular channel in history. And I think the Food Network is close behind it. This is, by the way, if you've ever insulted like a 5-year-old for watching Brain Rot and your ass is watching like Love It or List It, Hometown, Flip or Flop, you're actually worse than like a 5-year-old kid addicted to YouTube. This is so much worse. Fucking nouveau riche 34-year-old greeting card graphic designers. I don't see myself living in a house that has doors like this. Get some real problems, you dumb bitch. I just don't think I could live with these faucets. Your granddad flew a Spitfire in the Battle of Britain. Grow a spine, okay? It's insane. Now, I'm going to tell you, I think Comedy Central is pretty low. I think Bravo's the lowest. I think it looks like this. No shot. No shot, man. That was a tough one. What the hell is TV Land? I'm pretty sure it's where they play like reruns of 70s TV shows for people that are in retirement homes. The real question is, I wonder if TLC clears HGTV. I don't know. 90 Day Fiancé is pretty popular.
His games. Yeah.
Really? I love to play games. My favorite game is Bloodborne. Have you ever played?
Bloodborne?
Yeah.
No.
Never?
What is that?
You need to, like, build your character. It's incredible. You should
RPG?
try. Yeah.
My favorite game is Bloodborne. Have you ever played it? No. It's a game where you have to build your character. You guys know Larissa? All of those who oppose the queen will die. He fumbled her. Larissa's she's got her own problems. Larissa, she's a character for sure, but I don't know if I would say that and also people are like, that guy fumbled her. They don't know the context. The guy that Larissa is speaking to in that clip is the friend of her current boyfriend. So he's not trying not to fumble her. He's just an acquaintance that's like part of the conversation. It's like her boyfriend's roommate or something like that. Don't talk about Colty. I can't watch the montage of Colt trying to get in shape using the communal exercise equipment at the public park again. It's just too much, man. It's just too much. I used to watch a little 90 Day. Higher percentage of people that speak Spanish at home. Texas versus Missouri, we take Texas. Which has less exposure to EPA Superfund sites? What the fuck does that mean? Environmental Protection Agency Superfund sites. I'm going to assume South Carolina. I don't know what that means. Which has a higher percentage of days with wind speed over 10 miles an hour? I'm going to say the place that gets hurricanes. What? How windy is Indiana? I guess they get tornadoes in Indiana. That's true. That's true. I didn't know it was that windy, man. Higher percentage of people who are Gen Alpha. Let's go with the Brownsville, Texas media market. Higher percentage of workers employed in professional, scientific, and technical services. I mean, I think it's possible they're trying to trick me. But I think of Atlantic City, Ocean City as being like a service-driven economy. And Virginia Beach, Norfolk, well, now that I think about it, I guess I see that being a like kind of a tourist town as well, but I imagine because it's in Virginia, it has lots of people that also work in politics. Okay, we take those. Face, I love faces, man. This is Margot Robbie and I can see him. I can see, it's definitely Margot Robbie. And I can see him, man. I need to skip for a second. Male who's around 60 years old. I gotta try Will Smith, I guess. Known for, it's Martin Lawrence. This does not look like a real picture. He's too smooth, man. That's not right. This is, dude, you're right. That's what I was thinking. It's Nick Kroll. That's who I'm seeing in here that I was like, I could see his face. That is Nick Kroll. Yeah, 100%, man. It doesn't look like Martin Lawrence at all. It really does not look like Martin Lawrence in the slightest. It doesn't look like Martin. It does look like Dave Navarro. They messed up, man. This is Dave Navarro mixed with Nick Kroll. This is, Martin Lawrence was not part of the DNA on this one. This is not right. It does look like Terrence Howard. It does look like Chris Kattan. This is like 8 different people. Martin Lawrence was not involved, man. Go on Maury, dude. This is not right. Bro, I've been getting pissed off. This is like very, I don't know, it's maybe not that relatable. I've been playing tennis lately. So I've been trying to practice my stroke in public, which is risky at the best of times, right? Why the fuck are the tennis courts so fucking busy, man? I'll drive down to the tennis court at like 2:15 p.m. Right when my stream ends. 6 courts at the park, all 6 booked up by senior citizens. Then I come at like 5:30 p.m., 5 of 6 booked up. I start working on my forehand. 4 people dressed in all white with like skirts and visors and shit start like milling around the court. Like, I wonder when this loser who clearly sucks ass at tennis is going to be done with the court so we can actually enjoy our social life. Man, fuck you, dude. Why is this shit so busy? Don't you people have jobs? Go find a private wall to bounce it on? Bro, I don't even know what you're saying. What do you mean a private wall? If the wall's private, it's not accessible to me. And if the wall is public, that shit is a park, man. That's what I'm doing. I swear, I know you guys hate pickleball for whatever reason. I don't share that with you, but it's not pickleball here. they've clogged up the tennis courts playing tennis, which is great that they're like using the infrastructure for like its design purpose. But I'm also like, damn, where the fuck am I supposed to play tennis? Also, I do need to find someone to practice tennis with, because it's like sad with the few times there have been availability for me to practice my stroke. I'm always like in court 2, in between 2 courts where people are playing doubles and they're all like having a conversation with each other. And then I'm like bouncing the ball on my racket 4 times and then hitting the worst tennis stroke of all time, repeating twice, and then running across the court to go grab the balls and hitting them from the other side. Like some kind of insane person. Go earlier? No, I think the secret is go later. Like the sun stays up till like almost 10 p.m. here. I think if I go to the courts around 8, it'll be dead. And I can get like an hour and a half of solo practice. But that also requires me to not be on bedtime duty for my child because my wife has lost her voice for the past 4 days. So we're pinched up between several different factors right now. Can I try to coin NL's razor right now? Here's NL's razor. Northernlion's razor. AI can't be as good as they tell us it is. Why? Because if it was that good, the art wouldn't look that bad. QED. It's that simple. Okay, so you can type in a banana holding 2 Uzis, and then like an insane Fortnite meets like Quiznos Twitch advertisement-esque JPEG will pop up. If they could make it like not look like shit, then I'd be like insanely impressed. But it always looks like it's a promotional artwork for the Ryan Reynolds movie Free Guy. Return to that in a few months. Yeah, I put it on my self-driving car.
47?
Elon Musk telling us we're going to be able to sell our Tesla Model 3s for more than they cost because of the demand that they're going to have as robo-taxis. What was he thinking, man? What was he smoking? Don't answer that. Okay, whoa, hang on. Is there any way to just end a campaign? Because I want to start from 0 here, okay? Because, I mean, I guess I could just get shot in the head. France scored. Was that like the 3rd time this tournament? They're on match 8 right now. It's the first that wasn't a penalty or an own goal. I gotta get some snacks and some drinks for tonight, man, because I know Canada's just gonna feed it to Argentina in Copa America. Messi's not gonna know what hit him, man. Canada's gotta be like minus 200 on that game, right? Like it's in the bag. Messi's got a messed up foot. Excuses. He just doesn't want the smoke. Canada's plus 430. Oh, man. So you're saying there's a chance. I see them at plus 875. Okay, what is it? I don't know how to translate it from like degenerate odds into like percentage odds. What is the implied percentage chance that Canada wins if they're a plus 875? No, I know how to translate it to a payout. I guess I just don't know how to translate it to a percentage chance. But I guess like a 50% payout, or like 150% payout means 50-50 odds. Whatever, why do I care? I'm not gonna gamble. Oh, they can't resist.
Greatness.
Get the briefcase, man. Hit her with the briefcase. Sleep. There's one. She's not a guard. Ever poop with your shoes on? Yes, Yelnats, I have pooped with my shoes on many times. Because I have pooped in public bathrooms.
Huh.
Oh, with your bike shoes on? No. You wouldn't see that happening. You wouldn't catch me doing that. You would catch me doing this, though. Stealing is wrong.
Well done, 47. This will surely be a blow to the syndicate.
Still not a guard. Why you shoot them in the throats? I don't know. I felt like the head was kind of like played out, man. Oh, hello. That's okay. From Jugo Juice. Holy. You think I should get this outfit, Kate?
That's Corey.
It is so. I was hoping you would say that. It is so Corey coded.
Baiting me?
Not baiting you. I gave you an easy answer. In the business, we call that a setup.
You set me up.
Yeah, but in like a good way. That's good juice. That is good juice. Yeah, like an alley-oop, like an assist in hockey. She would be laughing right now that she lost her voice. Otherwise, she would probably, you wouldn't be able to hear anything else. Dude, Juice goes crazy. I felt bad because like I was feeling much better than Kate yesterday. So after I dropped our kid off at daycare, I was like, I knew I didn't feel good enough to work. My voice was kind of messed up. I was like, I'm gonna go get a smoothie for her and one for me too. So I got myself a smoothie that sounded delicious and I got her a smoothie that sounded curative. And when I was drinking it, I was like, this is like a milkshake, man. This is the tastiest thing I've ever had in my life, but it's vegan, so it has to be like a health food. There's no two ways about it. Then I asked her, how does yours taste? And she said, it tastes like it's good for me. Ooh. Whoopsie. My mistake. Next time I'm getting you the caramel peanut butter cup. And I'll take the one that's called like health potion. What are some good long audiobooks? I got 3 credits on me. Dude, I mean, people are going to make fun of it. If you like history, The Rise and Fall of the Third Reich is a goated book. Also, if you want a long book, it's literally like 71 hours long or something. I would recommend it. Bro, here we go again. In my generation, it wasn't like illegal to learn history, so I'm still coming to terms with that for Gen Z. Surely there will be no negative consequences as a result of that. World War II? A little problematic. Can you give me the Cliff Notes? I am probably like Audible's #1 customer, though. I've been subscribed to Audible for probably 10 years. I use probably 2 credits a year, and I get 1 a month. So, like, I'm pretty sure that I've expired like 40 Audible credits with no recompense. Which is, I don't know, it's probably like $800. They don't expire? They do expire. When you've got 12, the 13th expires. I am the worst customer in history, or maybe I'm the best customer in history. I am paying them $8 a month for 2 books that I've owned for a decade. Ladies, your man's drinking a pink juice. Is that ick or no ick? Ick. Whatever. I'm married.
We now know the leader's current location.
Is it straw or raw dogged? It's straw. You ever use a straw for water at the restaurant? No, I try to take it raw right up the glass. Not even just water. Like, if I get a Coke Zero and they give me a glass with ice and a straw, I still just drink it straight out of the can. I didn't order a glass. I ordered a Coke Zero. Get your ears checked. Sigma. Oh, man. Excuse me. You speak French, Chanel? Un petit peu. Jogum. Puis-je aller à la salle de bain, s'il vous plaît? Jus framboise. Oh, magnifique. C'est délicieux. Montreal ass accent.
Excellent, 47.
Fucking
You took down the
accent du Gaspé Peninsula. Derrière.
Prepare and let
Common
me know
baseball
when you're
bat. Remember when Sammy Sosa's baseball bat exploded and he had the fucking fusion core in there? That shit is crazy, man. First off, it wasn't a fusion core, it was cork. Dude, something happened, okay? And I mean this is, I'm clip farming a little bit. When did communists get so into sports? And don't say the Soviet era. I mean like in the modern day. And I don't mean the term communist as a pejorative, by the way. It was like 10 years ago, everybody was like, sports ball. Oh, is there the superb owl is on tonight? Go local sports team and or college. Nowadays, the same people are posting about MLB and F1 24/7. When did it happen, man? It's kind of good. I'm just surprised that the left got sports in the culture war, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I made the mistake at some point. An F1 tweet popped up on my timeline and I clicked on it. Now, I have like the K-pop stan culture, but for Formula One. It's like people who have like, their profile picture is like Charles Leclerc, but then it has like a pastel Sakura type filter over top of it. And then the username is like Charles Gurley or something like that. And then on Sundays, all they post about is the race. But then like Monday through Saturday is all like, what a cute interaction between Lando and Oscar at Silverberg last week. And it's just, I'm like, how did this happen, man? I clicked on one tweet and now it's all like, it's like New Jeans Lewis Hamilton, at New Jeans Lewis Hamilton. Like it's not even a bad thing, but I am surprised. Like, I don't know when socialists started getting into baseball. That seems crazy to me. Like, Chibley's getting into baseball. He literally the other day, I don't want to gatekeep, but he was like, why don't they use metal bats in Major League Baseball? And everybody typed like, because every third baseman and shortstop would be decapitated day one. Pack one, pitch one. There would be like there would be 1 to 2 dead bodies on the field. Maybe it is HoloLive, man. Maybe it is HoloLive. Chib's a socialist? Of course, he's 26. It is so funny seeing the HoloLive on the Jumbotron at the Dodgers game. I was also like, listen, it's the same way. I'm sure if you're from like Scotland, you're probably like, why is it that like Americans only cheer for like Rangers and Celtic, right? It's the same thing, but Chibley's from New Zealand. He was like, am I too basic if I root for the Yankees? And everybody was like, yeah, you should probably pick a different team. Dude went away for the weekend, came back and was like, I'm a Dodgers fan. That's literally like, oh, everybody around me in Ohio roots for Manchester United. I'm kind of different. I'm going to start rooting for Arsenal. Sports fans, when someone decides to root for a good team. Well, yeah. You didn't earn it, man. Although I guess, to be fair, Chibley was born in Orange County. But I think if you're born in Orange County, you got to root for the Angels, right? I get that you're kind of buying low on the Angels, but I don't think you could be a Dodgers fan. Not right out of the gate, at least. Hey NL, please help me settle a debate. Is it more gay to be in a threesome or to be pegged? Okay, first off, I think you're trying to get me canceled. A, nothing wrong with being gay. B, how could being pegged be gay when it's a girl pegging you? That just doesn't make sense. And then the threesome, I don't know. I think that it depends on the machinations of it. And there's so many different possible permutations of threesome that I couldn't possibly weigh in. It's like asking me, like, what's your favorite star in the universe? I don't know, brother. I haven't seen them all. There's an infinite amount. What if it's a guy pegging you? Okay, because again, you're trying to trick me. You want me to say you can't get pegged by a guy, and that's not true. A guy could have had his penis exploded off of his body in some kind of traumatic accident and then uses a strap-on for sex. In which case, yes, that is gay pegging. Not that there's anything wrong with it. But I've got to imagine that represents a very small slice of pegging, like less than 50%. Maybe like a third at most. Some dude who lost his cock in the military or something like that. Why'd you make this hand gesture? 50% of communication is nonverbal. You're the whitest guy in the world. Why are you dressed like that? Are you making fun of my prime minister? I don't think I have a wrench. I do not possess a wrench. This is a tough one, man. I got an idea, though. I got an idea. Ah! I got an idea. And it's not just immediately going loud, okay? Well, it's pretty similar. Looks a little bit like this.
You gotta be.
Wow, she doesn't give a fuck, huh?
Thanks.
Yeah, I was hoping like we could drop like a chandelier on her head or something. You chill like that? Yeah, he's chill like that. Can I move past you, please?
Not worth the hassle, man.
I could easily shoot you in the head. That's a given.
A little advice, new guy. Don't ever talk trash about the queen.
Yeah, no kidding, dude. But like, what are we doing up here, guys? I mean, it is real tempting to just pull out a gun and shoot her and then go up here. Or just do it from up here, man. And then... Ah! Yeah, this isn't really like a great escape route, huh? Unless I was to murder them all right now. But I don't have a silenced weapon. And I can't get behind this guy. I could come down here. I'm right back where I started, man. Plums, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you, thank you. I mean, this charade has gone on long enough, man. Where the hell's my cat Vonga? Sleep.
Syndicate member eliminated. Well done, 47.
Can I say, by the way, while we're talking about bathrooms, I used the bathroom at Coquitlam Center Mall this weekend, okay? I thought that there was no bathroom more spiritually bereft of soul than motion-activated sink, hand pump soap, motion-activated hand dryer, okay? There is one. Has anyone here ever had the misfortune of using the Dyson combination sink soap dispenser and hand washer? This shit was invented by Rasputin to punish people. The one that's like, it looks like a hammerhead shark. A rod comes out of the wall, and then there's two rods coming off of the rod, and then you put your hands under the middle and water comes out, and then like there's a spot where the soap comes out, and then the rods are hand dryers. Dyson, please, how much? I got the Dyson bladeless fan. That's fine, although it's probably like 10 times more expensive than it's supposed to be. I will return it if you just stop with the bathroom oppression. We had it figured out, man. Manual sink, soap dispenser, paper towels. It's the best way to do it. Hang on, we got a bit of a mess back here. I hate to do this, but you gotta die. Because otherwise you're gonna tell them that I took your clothes. Literally, that lady just got him killed. Otherwise, he was just taking a nap. Oh, man. I made a choice.
Well done, 47. This will surely be a blow to the syndicate.
This is trespassing. This is even worse than the last way I went.
I see him.
Get off of it! It's too sticky!
I got eyes on him right there.
This one's gonna be a mess.
I see him. His shaking is down. Has been destroyed. Go for a headshot.
Nothing but respect for my president.
Shoot to kill.
Okay, we're so back. You hear my joints? Who's the most base scientist of all time? And is it the guy who cracked only the knuckles in one of his hands, but not the other one for 50 years in order to prove that cracking your knuckles doesn't give you arthritis? Dude that invented fire. You know what I was thinking would be like and I'm not gonna make it, but you know what I was thinking would be like a metal movie? What about a movie about like the last tribe of Neanderthals that has been either like outcompeted or like driven to extinction by Homo sapiens sapiens? Did you know that Neanderthals had a larger brain than Homo sapiens sapiens? I don't know if that means that they were smarter necessarily, because, you know, the brain could have coded for, like, you know, having a much better sense of smell or something like that. But if they were smarter, it's kind of messed up, dude. Did you know that they cooked with fire? Like, they were basically human beings. Did you? I mean, we have Neanderthal DNA, right? Like, part of the human genome comes from Neanderthals. And we fucking sent them down, man. We relegated them. I mean, like, people always think of this like, you know, oh, it's a sad picture, and it is. I don't mean to use my mocking voice. But, like, the picture of, like, the rhino handler with, like, the last rhino of that species, and it's, like, the most tragic picture. Imagine how hard that shit would go if it was, like, a Neanderthal, bro. They look just like us. And we're like, oops, we accidentally, like, I mean, just drove your species to extinction. That was like a 1v1, man. I think we might be the baddies. You think that's how it went down? You think we took all the Neanderthal ladies with our smaller heads and our more upright gait? our less pronounced suborbital bones and brow ridges? Neanderthals needed like 3,000 calories a day. Well, obviously it was working out for them until it wasn't. If there's Neanderthals in heaven, they are probably fucking livid, man. They're like, oh, you drove us to extinction? And now you're eating 3,000 calories a day. Okay.
Tells us that there are syndicate members in the area.
Well,
That you can find them and
fuck me, I guess.
be careful.
Can I also say something about bathrooms? I know I've been talking a lot about bathrooms lately. I don't care how themed your restaurant is. I think we need to pass a law for the whole world. The World Congress needs to pass a law. In a public place, the bathrooms are clearly denoted. Men, women, family, universal, anything goes. Stop with the puns or the I'm in an Italian restaurant, so they put men's in Italian and women's in Italian, and then I'm, you know, 3 caipirinhas deep and I'm trying to do Duolingo in my head to make sure I don't end up on the sex offender registry. Can we just put like or some of them are like it's a silhouette of someone wearing a suit and the other one's like a silhouette of someone wearing a dress, but they got the lights dimmed down so low I can't tell where I'm going? Why are you drinking a Brazilian drink in an Italian restaurant? Because I don't get that many opportunities to consume cachaça, man. The caipirinha is kind of goated. I'm not that big on the Italian cocktails, and I'm not really much of a wine guy, to be honest. I'll probably just get a Coke Zero to be, you know, 100% frank with you, but I do like a caipirinha when the opportunity presents itself. She's looking up how to beat Mesmer the Vindicated on fandom.eldenring/DLC/ I can't keep it going. I know how to kill you. I know how to kill you. It looks like this. She goes over here. We move her even further over here, but don't drop the briefcase over the edge. Oh no, man.
Stay here. Have a cigarette or something.
I can't get it. No. At least there's nothing in it. Yes. No. Keep doing what you're doing. That's my moment right there.
Excellent work, 47. You've spread fear within the syndicate.
Nice try.
Shit. What's happening?
Holy shit, someone just got garroted on the fucking wine bar. Lose the vocal fry, okay? This is a serious situation. It's just misogynist. I'm amped up, I got adrenaline coursing through my veins, okay? This isn't even an exfil, dude. Oh yeah, it is. I didn't say stop talking. I said change your voice. I finally finished that, the Behind the Bastards series about Steve Jobs. I'm starting to think that motherfucker was kind of mean, dude. If you haven't listened to the podcast, you ever hear the Steve Jobs story where he went out for dinner with his daughter and his daughter's friend, who was 8 years old? And he's, after like stewing for 60 minutes, he said, has anyone ever told you how fucking annoying your voice is? You need to go get your life together. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you? And everyone in his family was like, Steve, what are you doing? And the trigger event was that she had the audacity to order a hamburger in front of him, even though she's like a little kid. Yeah, it doesn't, I mean, I use Android, so I'm pretty much guiltless, but
47.
you got to listen to the Vince McMahon episode. I should be back on the bike tomorrow. I made the responsible choice to stay off the bike for a couple of days to get healthy. But wait, I think I'm in the middle of one already. Who is it? I watched the Thomas Jefferson. Listen, so I listened to all the Thomas Jefferson ones. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. Motherfucker owned 80 slaves. I was like, this dude's a real asshole. When Kate was sick this weekend, she watched Hamilton again, and I was like, it's one man's word against another. Listen, I go back and forth on Lin-Manuel Miranda, but especially Act 1 of Hamilton, that's like a Civilization 6 great work. That's like, you could deploy him on a hex and cause the borders of your nation to expand by converting him into a great work. I'm sorry. It's really good. But Thomas Jefferson, yes, definitely was a hypocrite and a terrible person. David Diggs kind of goated, though. Yeah, I mean, he's Marquis de Lafayette and Thomas Jefferson. Which one am I? What trying to think, which Behind the Bastards was I listening to before I got rhinovirus? Let me see if I've used Amazon Music since. Hang on, it's just studying it. You know how Amazon Music... Oh, I'm listening to the one on Robert E. Lee. I'm only on episode 1 of that. I'm going to have to imagine there's probably like 20 or 30 of those. You give your thoughts on Gladiator 2 yet? Hang on, this is a very important question. Is Ridley Scott directing? Yes? Okay, I'll give him a shot. The cynical part of me just wants it to not be called Gladiator 2. Like, I wish if they had called it, like, you know, Sinvictus, a Gladiator movie or something like that. Like, that would make me more excited, but I guess at the end of the day, I gotta acknowledge it's just a title.
No.
Ridley's kind of washed. Spoken as someone who's not seen The Last Duel yet. Napoleon, though. I mean, he's like 83 years old, okay? He's making pretty good movies between roughly 9 and 4 p.m. Holy. Yeah, I kind of like... I was on the wrong side, and I'll admit it, of the Ridley Scott discussion. When he went in on Marvel movies. My bad, y'all. And he said, like, who cares? They're all ass anyway. I was like, okay, Ridley Scott, why don't you make another movie that's, like, you say is an alien, but obviously is alien, you hack. And then I watched The Last Duel, and I was like, oh, shit. This old fart's actually kind of cooking. I love old guys who are haters. I don't think society's gone soft. Like, I think that's problematic reasoning or discourse. But I do think we have made people way too afraid to criticize things that are not really, like, evil to criticize, like media. Now I've come to respect the fact that, like, my man's in his 80s, and he's like, yeah, I think it's dog shit. And people are like, you can't say that. And you're like, why? It's a film. It's just a movie. It's not a big deal. Even if you disagree with him, you know? Please let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Let me... Oh. Wow! Well, you have to die. Okay. Sorry. Not her. That's a problem.
You need to hurry. The target is trying to escape.
Whoops. Yeah!
Good job, boys. You eliminated the leader. Get back to the safe house. I'll be in touch.
Y'all, look at the car heads. They hate to see a successful young professional taking public transit. Buy a Dodge Ram 1500, they said, or else. By the way, some of you guys are pretty cool. Do not get your back waxed. Oh, did it hurt? No, it didn't hurt. It was like well, it hurt a little bit, but it wasn't that bad. That was 2 weeks ago. Day 1, I was like, this is awesome. Day 2, I started to get some irritation back here. The irritation is still there. I said, it'll probably go away in a couple days. The irritation is still there, and the hair has started to grow back. So now it's like, I got a hairy back, and I got like some red bumps on my back. What was the point, man?
Welcome to Miami.
It's like they made my back worse. Why not do laser? Because it costs like 20 times more, and you have to go back like 20 times. and the recovery process actually hurts. Like your back is actually like sore. Doesn't it last forever though? Yeah, after you get like 10 treatments. I've done 6 laser treatments, is $150 per. You know, you got me thinking. How was the pain on that? I'm not worried about the pain during the treatment. It's like the residual pain afterwards. Like, because I need to sit in my car to drive to pick my daughter up from daycare. Depends on the size of the area. Is my back, so it's like, I would say it's the biggest area on my body. How big is your back? It's approximately the size of my front. Actually a little smaller, unfortunately. Dude, how sick would it be if, like, when you got chubby, you got, like, a belly on your back instead of on your front? You were walking around with, like, a basketball in your lumbar? That sounds fucked. I don't think I've ever seen fallen flame type of curse word before. That's how you know it's serious. I'd be sledding on that shit. So true. Something to rest your phone on when you're getting pegged? I guess. Hang on, now that we're over here, are we... Okay, we got some Kronstadt flunkies. Silent Assassin is still in play. Hawk Tuah. Listen. I did like the tweet that said, Hillary Clinton voice, why don't you walk to a polling station and vote on that thing? I thought that was the only positive effect of the Hawk Tuah meme becoming so everywhere, is that it introduced me to that. And it's a fair price to pay, I suppose. Everything else, though, I heard. Listen, you won't turn me against Hawk Tuah girl because she didn't do anything wrong. But like, I did see the news that there's like talking about filming like a documentary series about her life, and I'm like, but why? all she did was say Hawk Tuah. And then listen, I'm not throwing shade at Kurt Angle. But I did see him tweet his own meme face. You know, the one. I've even got the wrinkles and everything. And he said, my face when I ask my wife for some Hawk Tuah. And then there was like hashtag, if you know, then you know. And then the tweet was like, this tweet has been deleted. And then he tweeted like, everybody's favorite Olympic champion is in the doghouse. But at least I thought it was funny. And then like, you know, hashtag, what are you going to do? Or something like that. I was like, come on, man. You got to know better than that. The Hawk Tuah, man. I don't know if I should say proud, but I'm happy to report I saw the Kurt Angle tweet first before it was deleted. And when I saw it, I was like, I don't know if a middle-aged man should be posting that sort of stuff. He's going to get in trouble. Sure enough. Just goes to show you, you know, it's never too old to be learning some lessons. I think he's above middle-aged. I don't think, he's got to be like in his early 50s, right? Mid-50s? I think you were a kid until you're 20. Then you're like a young adult from 21 to like, I would even say 29. 30 to 39 adults, middle-aged, 40 to 65, 65 till death, old. 65 is not middle-aged. No, 65, on your 65th birthday, you become old. When you're 64, you're still middle-aged in this house. Everyone's a stickler when they're like, it should be like the average lifespan divided by 50%. Okay, well, you're like anatomically an adult, but you want to call yourself like a kid until you're 29 years old just because you know, can't muster up the courage to call the Chinese restaurant to order your dinner when DoorDash is down? Like, you can't have it both ways, okay? Young people in chat that think they'll never age. Dude! I forget, I insulted someone. I think I was talking about Steely Dan, and someone said, like, Sorry, I don't know them. I'm in the 18 to 25 demographic. I said for now. And then everybody was like, why would you say that? Why would you say that, dude? That's so mean. What are you talking about? That's how it goes, man. You're too old to be thinking that, like, when you're born, the old people here have always been old. They were fucking, like, younger before. And they aged over time. You think you fell out of a coconut tree? The same thing's gonna happen to you, if you're lucky. Do not go in there. Didn't I kill you? I guess in motorsport, they're not running out of guys who look like that. Pudgy middle-aged British guy, come on. James Corden mentioned. Strikes me more as trying to think of what's the most insulting sport to follow. I don't know. Golf? I don't know, dude. Once every 2 or 3 years, I'll be like on the couch and it'll be like a Sunday and golf will be on. You didn't see shit.
What? This is outrageous. I'm getting help.
No, you're not. Neither are you. Now you buddy, where are you going? Nowhere to hide. All right. So anyway, once every couple of years there'll be like a golf tournament on, and I turn it on, and I'm like, I should be watching golf all the time. It's literally like the only sport where the entire show is highlights. They show a dude in the lead putting. And then as soon as he makes or misses the putt, they go to somebody else who's close to the lead who's putting. Then they're like, this dude who's 2 strokes back, but also like 8 holes behind, he's about to drive it. And they draw like a little line on the ball. And then they're like, back to the leader. The leader has a great chip from a sand trap right now. Like, the whole thing is highlights, man. Right there. Let me in. Bro, let me in. Oh, poison target with sedative. No. Astronaut discovers he only has 2 minutes of air left.
Wow. Uh-huh.
How are you gonna get out of this one?
I think something fell over, maybe.
Whatever, if you say so.
New champion is on the way to the celebration. Just not quite there yet. Let's get those Magnum Dom Perignon bottles lined up.
Excellent work, 47. You've spread fear within the syndicate.
Did you hear anything about Thierry? How's he doing?
No.
Sorry, it's got to be done.
The state of the car when they brought it back.
There was no need for that. We're all trying to find the guy who did this, though. They were working on a car. I needed their outfit, bro. If I didn't have their outfit, we didn't stand a chance there. There were 2 outfits outside. There were people looking there that were looking at it. Whatever, this one's for you. It's not real. They're not real people.
Syndicate member eliminated. Well done, 47. Return to
They
the
noticed.
safe house. Collect yourself. I'll be in touch.
Dude, having a silenced gun actually makes this game kind of easy. What the hell happened here, dude? You're piloting a drone, it's real? Ender at the end of Ender's game? +2, +2, +2. Spoilers? You weren't gonna read it anyway. Orson Scott Card has very bad opinions on important stuff. You weren't gonna read it anyway. Hi, Tomo. That's what 6 hours of Miami watching will do for you. You were doing stuff I've never seen before, Jay. You were shooting a marlin so that it swung on a pivot and knocked Florida man into the ocean. I gotta do these mission stories at some point, man. This is like, I don't know anything about this shit. All right, 217, holy, man. Okay, /marker Hitman 3. I don't know if Kate's gonna be live today because she doesn't have a voice. Oh, she's already live. She might not be talking too much, but she has been streaming Elden Ring, which is like, if you're not going to talk, Elden Ring's a great game to play. You could just make 8 hours of progress. But anyway, I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get a chance to do some multiplayer stuff. Later. Yo, man, open up.
Yo!
Open up, man.
What do you want, man?
My girl just caught me.
You let her catch you?
I don't know how I let this happen.
With who?
The girl next door, you know.
Man!
I don't know what to do.
Say it wasn't you.
All right. Honey came in and she caught me red-handed, creeping with the girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor. How could I forget that I had given her an extra key? All this time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off me.
Oh, you fucking give me a one-liner pillar. Let's press her and a witness for the king of pillar. You better watch your back before she turns into a killer. Let's review the situation. You get caught in her. To be a true player, you have to know how to play. If she say it like a bitch, day. Never been to a word when she say. And she claims how well you tell her, baby, no way.
But she caught me on the counter.
Wasn't me.
Saw me banging on the sofa.
Wasn't me.
I even had her in the shower.
Wasn't me.
She even caught me on camera.
Wasn't me.
Saw the marks on my shoulder.
Wasn't me.
Heard the words that I told her.
Wasn't me.
Heard the scream getting louder.
Wasn't me.
She stayed until it was over. I need to find the low part. She caught me red-handed, creeping with the girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor. I had tried to keep her from what she was about to see. Why should she believe me when I told her it wasn't me?
Thank you know that you really like the sex. Take a low flex. A bloody hell's a favorite complex. Please believe me, you better change your specs. You know she's a go bring a whole heap of things from the past. And all the better is to know low-fi math. Quick fun, y'all, to know how to talk. But if you ask a gun, you know you better run fast.
But she caught me on the counter.
Wasn't me.
Saw me banging on the sofa.
Wasn't me.
I even had her in the shower.
Wasn't me.
Caught me on. Someone said he sounds like Batman on drugs. It got me so
Wasn't
good.
me. It's not me.
She stayed until it was over.
It's not me.
Honey came in and she got me red-handed, creeping with the girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor. How could I forget that I had given her an extra key? All this time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off me. Gonna tell her that I'm sorry for the pain that I've caused. I've been listening to your reason, it makes no sense at all. We could tell her that I'm sorry for the pain that I've caused. You may think that you're a player, but you're completely lost. That's why I sing. Honey came in and she got me red-handed, creeping with the girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor. How could I forget that I had given her an extra key? All this time she was standing there, she never took her eyes off me. That was incredible, Sips. Thank you.
Wasn't me. It wasn't me.
I was hoping I would have one Shaggy part, though.
Turns out it didn't matter too much whether or not I could do the Shaggy voice or not.